Herbs I do. You really burn your TV through the birds I feel. It's alive in the your head spin. Stop moving that one way to that dead end. Put together. Count the hard. Better bring some water. Get gasoline handle. Gotta have my theme music coming on. Gotta have it. Here I go. Here I go. You hear me out there? You hear me out there? Let's get my stuff together. All right. All right. Welcome back. All right, so look, my last video was real short. I was a little bit over my head. I basically was trying to get people on live with me so I can do this thing. And we was going to talk about the off season. We was going to do this. We was going to do that. You know, I'm a real procrastinator. I'll admit it. So I was doing things last minute. Let's try to figure it out last minute. And obviously it didn't work. But I'm here. We make mistakes. It was live. It's live. You can't. It's not a video. I didn't edit this. I couldn't edit and stop it. Like, oh, let's get it back. Let's get it right. It's live. We're live. I'm live. You feel me? Live in effect. So, I want to thank everybody. I truly want to thank everybody. I know we are probably not gonna watch this live because I got one person watching. Yeah, got my boy Aaron watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody that did subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe and like it. I'm gonna be doing a lot more content. We just yeah, man. I thought I needed 50 people to go live with another person, so I put out a little campaign. I got more than 50. I had like 20 something, but like 32 in the last 28 days, last 4 days. So thank you. Anyway, all right. You know what? Training camp has started. Listen to some football while we're talking about this. So had a draft, King of Kings, Dynasty started it off. You know, startup draft. So give a backdrop of the setup. It is super flex. It is IDP. It is tight end premium. There's no kickers. There's no team defense. It was 45 rounds. 45 rounds. With that being said, it started off as a slow draft. So me personally, I hate slow drafts. I hate them. Oh, y'all see my Zaire? I'll probably bring him in a little bit later. I hate slow drafts. So start off as a slow draft and it sped up. It was a faster slow draft than slow drafts that I've been a part of. But it's 12 people, 12 round PPR. Oh yeah, it's a PPR, so it's a high PPR. It's high scoring. It's a large roster. I'm gonna put the link into the chat so people can see if they want to see the draft board. I'll put the link up in there. There you go. 45 round draft. I had the 11th pick. It was third round reversal. So yeah, man. So it's super flex. So people that's not aware of super flex where you can start two quarterbacks, right? You can. It's not required, but you can. I mean, obviously, it's smart enough if you do to start the two quarterbacks. So with that being said, quarterbacks should be a priority in the draft. Also, it's an IDP. So with that IDP, and with me, IDP matters. So IDP aspect, makes it makes the draft longer, obviously, but it expands things because IDP person, which is like a linebacker or a safety, a D lineman, a rush-in person, somebody like that. You know, it makes the draft longer, but it also expands things. So, with that being said, that's like the backdrop of the league. So if you see somebody IDP getting picked in like the ninth round or something like that, or fifth, sixth round, it matters. It really do. And the roster is pretty large. It's a long roster. It's a big roster, so it's a lot of scoring, a lot of long roster. So with that being said, let me get to it. I had the 11th pick, third round reversal. With a third round reversal, so it's a regular snake. So you get the first to 12, 12 get the first pick in the second. Instead of the first pick in the third going to number one, it goes back. So anyway, third round reversal. Anyway, first pick of the draft, Jefferson. I get it, but this is the one that got me. Christian McCaffrey. My boy picked Christian McCaffrey. I was shocked. Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I'm fading running backs just like the league is fading them. Is it right? No, but it is what it is. You feel me? So I'm fading them just like the league is fading them. Then we got third pick was Patrick Mahomes. Fourth pick was Chase, Ja'Marr Chase. Fifth pick was Josh Allen. Then Burrow, who just got injured. Ugh. Tyreek Hill was the seventh pick. Justin Herbert was the eighth. Jalen Hurts was the ninth. Lamar Jackson was the 10th. Justin Field was the 11th. And then Bijan Robinson was the 12th. I had the 11th pick. I was going to go quarterback. My whole strategy was I was going quarterback off the top. And depending on who it was, I was going to have to reach. Hopefully I didn't have to, which I didn't. I wanted Fields. Actually, I wanted Jackson, but Justin Fields not bad. Bijan Robinson, last pick of the first round. Then we got first pick of the second round, Deshaun Watson. Then we go my pick in the second round, first picks for me in the second round, CeeDee Lamb. Then Trevor Lawrence, AJ Brown, Jonathan Taylor, who's who's requested to be traded. This pick right here, this is the pick that stunned me. Let me look at myself in the camera because I'm got it off. This was the pick that got me. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I got Fields. Yeah, man, that's my boy. I think Fields is gonna do his thing. Aaron Rodgers. My dude picked Aaron Rodgers. This was his first quarterback. Aaron Rodgers was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th quarterback. This is a dynasty league. This is a dynasty league. And he picked Aaron Rodgers. I mean, yeah, I guess what he just signed. He just signed a 2-year extension. He's saying that he really gonna be in the Jets with the Jets. But come on, man, this is dynasty, bro. Like Aaron Rodgers, that one got me. That one got me. And then let's go back. So Aaron Rodgers was picked. Aaron Rodgers. Then we got Chubb and Austin Eckler, Kelsey, Gibbs from the Lions, then Dak Prescott, then Garrett Wilson. So that's the first 2 rounds, right? Then only one person went double quarterback, and that was the 10th pick. That's my boy. His name on here is Big Poppy, but that's Mike. Yeah, went double quarterback. So he got his 2 quarterbacks off the rip and said, "I'm good." Boom. And honestly, looking at the draft, which was a mistake, he didn't draft another quarterback. It's dynasty. It's super flex. It's like, come on. He didn't draft another quarterback. So third round reversal. So it goes back to the end. So the 12th pick get the first pick in the third round. So that's Diggs. Diggs was picked. St. Brown, that was my pick. In a third, that was in the third round, 3-2. Then Brees Hall, Chris Olave, Devontae Adams, Mark Andrews, T. Higgins, Cooper Kupp, Jacobs. That was a risky pick, but he's a Raider. He's a Raider fan that picked me, so I get it. Trust me. Jalen Waddle, then Saquon Barkley, and Tony Pollard. Ooh. So now we go back to the regular snake. So that was a 3-12. Tony Pollard was a last pick at the third round. Then we got Metcalf. Metcalf was the first pick in the fourth. I thought Metcalf, to me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a believer in that offense over there. Maybe I'm not a real big Metcalf fan, to be honest with you. But looking at that pick, the other receivers that came off the board after Metcalf, yeah, that was a good pick. But not for me. I wouldn't have did it. But see, and then for me, for this team, he hasn't gone quarterback yet. So he got Jefferson, he got Wilson, Garrett Wilson, he got Tony Pollard, then he goes Metcalf. He hasn't gone quarterback yet. This is super flex. He hasn't gone quarterback. He playing Russian roulette with the quarterbacks. So 4-1 Metcalf, then Devontae Smith, Debo, Derrick Henry, Mixon, Kenny Walker, DJ Moore. This DJ Moore pick right here at the 4-7. To me personally, this one broke my back. I wanted DJ Moore. I got feels. I wanted DJ Moore, man. I wanted that stack. And then now I'm watching NFL Network like I'm watching right now. And motherfucking, they talking to DJ Moore, Fields connection. I'm like, damn, man. Anyway, we move on. DJ Moore, Kittle was next. Then Najee Harris. We got Travis ENT, and then this is my pick at the 4-11. I went Anthony Richardson. So I got my two quarterbacks. So I'm at this point. There's only two teams that got two quarterbacks, and we're actually 10 and 11. So we're back to back. So I went Anthony Richardson. I'm I don't know, man. Let me look at myself so I can see what they're looking like. Anthony Richardson, man. I don't know about him. Like I'm up on the fence. I'm on the fence with him. Because he is the most athletic quarterback that's ever lived, right? That's what they say, right? That's what he did at the combine. He did his thing. He's a freak of nature. But is he a quarterback? And can he be used as a quarterback? I mean, I got him because this is fantasy football. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm his legs. I'm thinking about running. We get all these points. I get all these points scoring wise for him being a running quarterback. So, but can he pass? That's gonna be the thing. So, but that was my pick. So I think that was, to me, that's a boomer bust because he is my second quarterback, and I got a third quarterback, and we'll talk about that third quarterback as well. But I didn't get him. I didn't get too late, but I got a third quarterback. And then Jerry Jeudy was the last pick in the fourth round. So then coming back around, my guy picked Calvin Ridley. Then because this was a domino effect. So Anthony Richardson was really a domino effect because I was targeting DJ Moore. And I was truly going to go DJ Moore because I wanted that stack. with Fields and DJ Moore. So my fifth pick in the first round come around was TJ Hawkinson because it's tight end premium. Tight end premium. So and this is the first time in a long time that I've included the tight end spot, like the actual tight end spot in the rosters. Like I've always made it a flex because tight ends. Who's the tight end that you will want? Travis Kelce and who else? Mark and Andrews. Who else? It's been like that for a minute. So I was kind of fading tight ends, but I didn't fade them to a point to where they wasn't irrelevant to where, you get Travis Kelce. You want Travis Kelce, right? Come on now. So I finally this year made tight end a spot because, all right, it's dynasty and it is tight end premium. So you need to have a starting tight end. So I made a starting tight end spot instead of it being a flex. So I got TJ Hawkinson as my fifth pick. But I really wanted DJ Moore. I would have traded DJ Moore for TJ Hawkinson, and I probably would have come around and still would have got Anthony Richardson. So kind of anyway, as you can see, I wanted DJ Moore. I really wanted DJ Moore. And then so then the fifth pick, 5-3 was London. I'm not gonna go all through all this shit. It's 45 rounds. I'm just gonna go over just the meat and potatoes of. I'm gonna go over maybe the first. Where's a good player? Stop that. A reasonable good player is stopped that. So it's 12 teams. I'm gonna go to the 11th round. To the 11th round. 11th round. All right. So anyway, where we at? So then I'm not gonna get too much, but I said analysis, right? So shit. Bear with me. Drake London was the fifth pick in a 5-3. Tua, I love Tua. I'm a Tua fan, even though he's who knows how long he's gonna play. Tua went 5-4. So that's somebody else got their two quarterbacks. So that's Tua and Hurts as their two starting quarterbacks. Then Swift, then Dallas Goddard, Pitt. So I started the tight end trend. I started the tight end run. So I got TJ Hawkinson. So then Goddard went 5-6. Then Kyle Pitts. So Kyle Pitts in Dynasty usually was like he was usually one, but his last 2 years he ain't been that one caliber. But Pitts went 5-7. Then Waller, he went to a Raider fan, 5-8. So then that stopped the run of the tight ends. Then we got CJ Stroud. This is his first quarterback. And then 5-10. So, all right. King of Kings. We are super flex. We are tight end premium. We are IDP. First IDP player. Micah Parsons went 5-10. 5-10. First individual defensive player taken off the board. Bam. All right. And then we got Scary Terry went 5-11. And then Javonte Williams went 5-12. Some great news on Javonte Williams. He didn't start on the pup. But honestly, I'm not a Devontae Williams fan. My cousin, this is who picked him. Team name Your Mama's Pimp. It's a pimp ass name. He's a fan, bro. Like he's a fan of this guy, and I'm not. So he pounded the table for this guy, and I don't. So we kind of go back and forth, and that's who I was trying to actually get on the live last time when I wasn't able to do it, where I was smashing. I was high as fuck too. I ain't gonna even front. I did a motherfucker. God damn, I was high. Anyway, I was trying to get him on, but he got Williams. So that's the 5. That's round 5, 12. last pick of the 5th round. Then he comes around. He got the double back. This is his first quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. First quarterback in a Superflex Dynasty League. First quarterback was Jared Goff. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God. This is his first quarterback. Wait a minute. Look, I got my notes over here. Hold on, Hold on. Got my notes over here. Anyway, Jared Goff, first quarterback, Superflex. Anyway, let's go. Geno Smith was the next quarterback taken. So this is Philly Big O Philly Birds. His 2 quarterback set. Geno Smith, Dak Prescott. Then Ramondre Stevenson went 6'3". And then Raekwon Smith. Raekwon Smith goes 6'4". Then Alvin Kamara. He's a tantalizing pick for me. Who knows he's going to get suspended or not? But anyway, if not, that's a great pick, great value. Matt Stafford. Nah, but he's set at his quarterback, and he got some shitty ass quarterback. Well, not shitty ass quarterback, but his quarterback situation is shitty right now. Joe Burrow, who is going to come back from injury, is only preseason. It ain't even preseason; it's training camp. And Matthew Stafford, who is on the tail end. But who's really on the tail end? Really, with as how Tom Brady got down, right? Who's on the tail end of their career? Who really is on the tail end of their career? Motherfucker played at 45 years old. And Matt Stafford is not close to being 45. Anyway, we go on. Zay Flowers. Is he the first rookie wide receiver? I think he's the first rookie wide receiver. And he went 6'7". Yeah, no Addison, no Jackson Smith, Jigma, who blibla. Yeah, Zay Flowers, 6'7". First rookie receiver taking off. I like him. He's jacked up, little swallow dude. Brandon Ayuk goes at 6'8". This is a little start of a wide receiver run. And then what's his name? Christian Watson goes at 6'9". Then here's the other rookie receiver, Jackson Smith Jigba. I think that's how it's go. Whatever. I fuck up names anyway. He goes 6'10". And then this is my selection at 6'11". I went Nick Bolton, the tackling machine from Kansas City, tackling monster, the tackling monster from Kansas City. You hear me? The tackling monster from Kansas City. Anyway, so that was my first IDP player. Then J.K. Dobbins, he goes 6'12", last pick of the 6th round. And then Pat, Fearman, first pick of the 7th round, tight end from Pittsburgh. And then this dude name, I forever fuck up his name. But he's the linebacker from Jacksonville. He was formerly of 2 seasons ago with Atlanta. Let me see if I can try to pronounce it this time. What's that? Fosaid. That's his first name. Fosaid. Whatever last name. I'm not going to. Whatever. But he's a tackling machine. Okay, another tackling machine. So I go back-to-back IDP linebackers. Let's go. And then so then we go. Chris Godwin goes 7'3". Cousins, third quarterback. This is his guy's third quarterback. So this is a trend. He think about J for you. Cousins, He locked up Kirk's Cousins. But the reason why he did that, and I was like, damn, he already went third quarterback. I was thinking about it. I'm like, that's early. What's your third quarterback? Tua and Jalen Hurts both got a bye on week 10. So he got Kirk Cousins. Boom. His third quarterback, 7th round. All right, Nick Bosa goes to a 49er fan, of course. This Madison, Alexander Madison from Minnesota. I thought that was a early pick at running back. I thought that was pretty early. But then we got Keenan Allen go 7-7. Cooper, Amari Cooper went 7-8. D Hopkins goes 7-9. I think he still got it, and that was a steal. I got some notes on that. He's the 28th receiver taken in the 7th round. 28th Hopkins, 28th receiver taken. Still, that's a steal. That's a major steal. Then we got Pierce, Damian Pierce, the running back from Houston. Nice pickup. Aaron Jones goes 7-11. That's nice. And then we go back to the last pick of the 7th round. We got Bryce Young. And then we come back, double up with the first pick in the 8th round. We got Russell Wilson. So like that's 3 quarterbacks in a row that your mom's pimp then selected. And I got to admit, 3 lackluster motherfucking picks. 3 below the motherfucking average picks, but Bryce Young, though, that's a good future pick. This is dynasty, remember, right? Golf, he had a season revival last year. He's on a trajectory to continue to succeed, and they did pick Hayden Hooker, but he's not going to play this year at least. So at least Golf got at least 1 more year. But then we got Russell Wilson. Was it a fluke? Is Sean what's his name? Is his new Sean Payton? Is his new head coach? Is he the quarterback whisperer? Is he the whisperer to get Russell Wilson right? We're gonna see, but that's 3 quarterbacks in a row that he selected. Yeah. And anyway, we move on. Second pick in the 8th round, TJ Watt. Then we got Cam Akers. That's a good pick. 3rd pick in the 8th round, Max Crosby. 4th pick, Derek Carr, 8-5. Ingram. Is it Evan Ingram? Yeah, 8-6. Jordan Love with 8-1. So this, I want to talk about this team a little bit. This team is kind of garbage off rip. Got a steal that I wanted, but if you're just looking at from the first 8 picks, this is his 2nd quarterback, Jordan Love. So all right. So his 2 quarterbacks is Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers. His 3 receivers is Tyreek Hill, which I love. DJ Moore, who I really love, but I love only so much because I had Justin Fields, and then Zay Flowers, and then he doesn't. He got Alexander Madison is his running back, and then he got Dallas Goedert and Mark Andrews. That's his first 8 picks. I don't love it. I don't like it. He got 7. He has a 7 pick position. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And all right, we move on. Now we got Miles Sanders as an 8-8. Then Addison, Jordan Addison. Is it Jordan? His name is Jordan, right? Yeah. Jordan Addison, rookie receiver from Minnesota, goes at 8-9. I like that pick. So far, I like this team. JA for you. This is his team so far. His first 8 picks. He got Hurts, AJ Brown, Chris Olave, Najee Harris, Tua, Christian Watson, Kirk Cousins, and Jordan Addison. So he got a stack. Actually, I mean, he got a stack, 2 stacks, because he got Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. He got Kirk Cousins and Jordan Addison. He don't got no Miami. He can get no Miami. Those guys are already gone. Yeah. Wow. Nice. Nice. Not bad. And then so that was 8-9. Then 8-10 was Rashard White from Tampa Bay. That was a nice pick because I actually personally I wanted that pick because I have at this point I haven't gone running back. So at this point I got sold on going 0 running back after Travis NT was off the board because I was thinking about him. Because that was when I got Anthony Richardson. So Rashard White goes right here. That was going to be my next pick that I was thinking. So this at that point that made me fully go into 0 running back mode, like super fade these running backs like all the way. So 8-11 was my next pick. I got Michael Pittman. So I got my stack. Got my Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman stack. You feel me? I couldn't get Justin Fields. I couldn't get old Justin Fields and DJ Moore, so I got Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman. Yeah, boom. I think that was pretty good. So then the next pick after Pittman, last pick in the 8th round was Hutchinson. So Hutchinson got picked up right there. And then first pick in the 9th round was Fred Warner, who I wasn't going to pick up. That was going to be my pick. I was going to pick up Fred. That's my guy. But I was really contemplating because he has the same buy as my linebacker from Jacksonville. So I went and got Zaire Franklin from Indianapolis Colts. Zaire Franklin is a tackling machine, is a baller. If you don't know about him, you will. If you play IDP and you don't know about him, learn about him. So that was my 9. That was my second. Well, my first pick in the 9th round. So 9th round, 9-12, 9-2, Franklin. 9-3 was Burks. So a lot of good offensive players are still on board because you got to remember it's IDP. So you're gonna have a lot of offensive players go later. So the value is different. It's different because of with the IDP that the value of the offensive players really spreads out differently with IDP. Like so, Trayvon Burks go 9-3. Quentin Johnson goes 9-4. Dre Greenlaw goes 9-5. Gabe Davis 9-6. Christian Kirk, who I love. I'm a Christian Kirk fan. I really like this kid. I can kind of say I know him personally, but I don't. I just coached him I didn't coach him. I was a referee when he was a player out here in Arizona high school and Pop Warner. Myles Garrett went 9-8. Then we got Daniel Jones 9-9. So he got his 2 quarterbacks. Daniel Jones and CJ Stroud. It's not that strong. Then Donald Schultz goes 9-10. George Pickens goes 9-11. Then 9-12 goes Josie Jules, the linebacker from Denver, who at that point it's a sorry ass pick in my opinion. I can say I'm an IDP expert. I've advocated IDP in a lot of different other leagues and different formats that I've been a part of. I've been doing IDP since it first came into the board conception when it first was brought upon it. But I didn't even see my boy Aaron on here said lackluster. I don't know what I was talking about right there. Looking at the comments. What was I saying? Damn, got sidetracked looking at the comment. Oh man, I got sidetracked. That's that weed. Gotta leave that alone. Anyway, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, IDP. I've been playing for a minute. So anyway, Josie Jewel, Joey Jewel from Denver. That's sorry ass pick, man. That was a weak ass pick. That guy is a one hit wonder, and it's not a good pick. Not a good pick. Not a good pick. Yeah, IDP. Let's go. We're almost done. As far as going over the recap, then I'm gonna go over the grades. Only going 10 rounds. It's 45 rounds. We're not doing that. So 9-12, last pick of the 10th, 9th round was Joey. So 10-1 was Rashawn Johnson, the rookie running back from Chicago. That was a Dodgers is getting smacked on. Damn. 8-0. That was a great pick. That was a great pickup right there. That was a great pickup. Then Dalton Kincaid, tight ends, big slot, whatever they want to call, dude from Buffalo. But he's an old ass motherfucker from Utah though. He old though. He already 23. Then we got Jahan Dotson went 10-3. Pacheco went 10-4. And then we got Marquise Brown. This was a good pickup late. Marquise Brown went where'd he go? 10-5. Marquise Brown. Then this is a great IDP pickup. Devin White. Devin White is that dude. Devin White is that guy. Linebacker from Tampa Bay. This pick right here, if this wasn't the most reachingest pick I ever seen in my life, and this is with the same team. This is the same team with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers as his two quarterbacks, but he went IDP, and this is his very first IDP pick as well. He went with Nolan Smith. If I'm not mistaken, Nolan Smith, was he a rookie anyway, he's with Georgia, from Georgia. No. Mike Evans went in the 10th round, 10-8. Mike Evans, this was a great freaking pick. Did I put some notes about Mike Evans getting picked up right here? Let me see. Who picked him up? Here we go. 10-8. No, Niner fan. Where do you go? No. Damn, I didn't even talk about it. That was a great pick. I'm gonna have to talk about that. Mike Evans, late. James Conner goes 10-9. Jameson Williams, the rookie. Well, he ain't a rookie no more, but the second-year player from Detroit. Then it was my selection. You know what? I don't know. As I'm looking at in the 10th round right here, I mean, I definitely could have went a whole different route. Now that I'm looking at it, Jalen Petrie is the kid's name. I want to get it right. The strong safety from Houston. He was a rookie last year. He was a second round pick. Um, he had 140 some odd tackles last year. Great IDP defensive back player for you. If none of you have never heard of him, if you guys plan on doing, Noah Smith is he's a rookie. Oh, okay, yeah, he's a rookie from Come on, man, that as your first, he's not even going to start. He's not even going to start. He's not even going to fucking start over there in Philadelphia. That was a sorry pick, in my opinion. But Jalen Petrie, stud guy, stud. But I probably reached though 10 in the 10th round. My first, he was a defensive back, so you can start two of them. I reached maybe, I don't know. He's not he's a sleeper to some, but I didn't want to lose him. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I didn't want to lose him. So I mean, but maybe I reached. So I got him at 10-11, and then 10-12 was from New York, Thibodeau. Keon Thibodeau, the Russian from Oregon. He's from Cali too. So yeah, I don't want to go too long, man. I'm already 40 minutes in. Got one person watching. What up with it? What up with it? You know, I gotta represent. One person watching. I appreciate you. Like the page. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So that's the recap. Raider Nation, you know it. So that's the recap. It's 45 rounds. I put the link into the live chat right there for people that whoever wanted to look on it. If it was people, you feel me, watching. So now I'm gonna go over the grades. You know what I went. So I'm gonna go from pick 1. So 1 to 12. So I'm just gonna go in order. That's how I just got it down. So and I got the right to change some grades on the fly too. Now that I look at some things, and I had some talks with some people too about their grade. So we're gonna do that like that. All right. Okay. Move this over here. So the first pick. So everything. So as far as like my grade, my grading, how I'm trying to grade people as far as their team and what I thought about it, is basically based off of the scoring system of the league, the scoring system of the league, the fact that it's a dynasty league, right? Not a redraft or a keeper league. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dynasty league. So the fact that it's a dynasty league, so I'm doing that, right? I'm basing it off that. I'm basing it off of obviously my opinion, and then also basing it off of just the team itself. The team itself. I wish I was able to share my screen, let y'all see what I'm looking at, whatnot. You know, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. My shit ain't there yet. I'm small right now, but I'm gonna get bigger. But I appreciate everybody that's watching. Go ahead and like. Oh, nigga, what up, nigga? We gonna see. You say your team the best. We gonna see. Yeah, man. Stream LA. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Like the page, subscribe. So about to get into the grades. So first one. Oh, that'll help me share my screen. Oh, see, next time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have it right. But I want to. But I'm not able to do it right now. But as far as this team, so the first team, this was the first pick, and his team name is Your Mama's Pimp. So these are the categories that I got. So I got the overall grade, best value picking round, best reaching round, stealing and round, the biggest team need, best offensive player, best defensive player, worst defensive player, the team strength, and then the team weakness. So, all right. So Your Mama's Pimp, he got the first pick, and I'll go over the pick too. So his first pick was Justin Jefferson. So his overall grade, I gave him a C plus. I gave him a C plus. Um, then the reason why I gave him a C plus, I thought like he really didn't have no real super strengths, no real. His team was all over the place. Would have been super. Would have been a super flex. I would expect him to not fade the quarterbacks the way he faded the quarterbacks. Um, Bro went into the 6th round and got his first quarterback, and his first quarterback was Jared Goff. Second quarterback was Bryce Young, and then the third one was Russell Wilson. I mean, honestly, so I mean, that's C plus is that's generous. That's generous right there to me. So I mean, that can easily be a C minus just based off of that. But I gave him a C plus, and maybe my grading scale is a little bit higher than what it should be. Um, but his best value pick and round was Tony Pollard. Goff may go off. No, see, but no, that's what I'm saying. Goff, he'll go off. I'm pretty sure he'll go off this year. Um, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go off this year, but in the long term, like I don't think so. I'm basing it off of that. I'm basing it off that too, not just the right now. Like he might go off. I like Goff. I like his weapons that he got. And Bryce Young, he's going to surprise a lot. I'm a Roll Tide fan, man. I know about Bryce Young, but his quarterback room, Russell Wilson as well. I don't like it. But his best value I thought was Tony Pollard at 312. His biggest reach, I got Jared Goff. I got Goff at 6'1". His steal of the draft, I thought his steal of the draft in the round was David Montgomery at 12-1. I like his biggest need is wide receiver depth. His best offensive player was his first player he picked, Justin Jefferson. His best defensive player was Budda Baker, who re-upped. His worst defensive player to me was Von Miller. Von Miller, he's old. He's old. Von Miller, he's old. His team strength to me, I thought they was balanced. I thought he had a balanced team. And then his team weakness, I say his team weakness was his tight ends. If y'all look at his team, his tight ends was a little shabby. They're all unproven to me. Now we're gonna go to Big Philly old Birds. Big old Philly Birds, number 2 pick. He got the 2 pick. He on here. I think he on here right here now. Right now. So I gave him an overall grade of B plus. B plus, B plus, not bad, not bad. I gave you a B plus, Big O. I like your team. Let's just look at the team real quick. You went CMC first pick. That was risky, but you did it. You pulled it off. You put it off. Then you came back with Prescott, who I didn't think you was ever gonna get no Cowboy, but you went and got Prescott. And then your third pick, which was your best pick, was Saquon Barkley. And then you went Devontae, Scary Terry, Geno, Aaron Jones, TJ Watt. Your first 8 picks, that's Hall of Fame. That's Hall of Fame caliber. That's Hall of Fame caliber. That's Hall of Fame caliber. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So overall grade was a B plus. Best value pick was Barkley. He was the 8th running back taken at that point, the 8th running back. To me, the biggest reach I thought was CMC. It's a super flex. So I thought CMC was a reach. Your still pick was Aaron Jones. That was a nice pickup right there. I like that pick. Biggest team need is quarterback. Your biggest team need is quarterback. You only got 2 on the roster, bro. You only got 2 quarterbacks on the roster. This is super flex. You got 2 on the roster. So that to me, that's your biggest team need. And then worst offensive player was Robert Woods. The fuck, nigga, Robert Woods, nigga, old ass nigga, Robert Woods, nigga. I mean, you got him in the 22nd round, but Robert Woods, nigga, come on now. And then so then the best defensive player was TJ Watts. Worst defensive player, and I may have to back up off on this one, but I thought the worst defensive player was Jordan Fuller. But that was pretty late into the draft, the 36th round, 36.2. I think your team strength is running back. Team weakness is wide receiver. So now we go on to Belly Bell squad. Belly Bell. He had the 3rd pick. Let's look at his first couple of picks. His first couple of picks was Patrick Mahomes, Gibbs, the rookie running back from Detroit, Waddle, Debo, Marcus, Micah Parson, Ramondre Stevenson, Pierce, the running back, Akers, Swartz, Jahan Dotson. First 10 picks. I gave you Bells. I gave you a B. I gave you a B minus. Your team is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not a bad team at all. The craziest thing to me, because I'm gonna go to team weakness. I'm gonna go to team weakness. The craziest thing to me is your first pick was Patrick Mahomes, which is your best pick. No, that ain't even your best pick. I didn't put that as your best pick, but because that's an obvious pick. He's available at 1-3. You got to pick him up, super flex. But the craziest thing to me that your team weakness is quarterback, but you haven't Patrick Mahomes. Your second quarterback is Kenny Pickett. And then you got Mike White. And then you got fucking Bailey Zappi. It is fucking Billy. Bailey Zappi. I'm telling you, man, like, hey, that your quarterback position is weak. Bailey Zappi, he kind of bought out from New England. When Mark Jones was going through his little shit last season, he bought out a little bit. It was a little bit of a controversy last season. But yeah. So, but with that being said, though, your team weakness is quarterback, but I still got you. He dropped him. He dropped Zappy. Oh, he did. He did. I didn't see that right now. Oh shit. But yeah. So he's even worse. It don't matter. That didn't matter. He wasn't gonna. Well, anyway, that's his team weakness, quarterback. His team strength, though, I go at yeah. Hey, look, Aaron, nigga, we in here, homie. But let me finish. His team strength, I went at running back. He has some nice running backs, if I'm not mistaken. Gibbs. I mean, just for his team, this is his team strength. It was Gibbs, Robinson, Stevenson, Pierce, Akers. I mean, they're not that great. Um, Brian Robinson at 14-3, that's a nice pick. Elijah Mitchell at 17-10, that's a great pickup too. That was a great pickup. Oh, what's an even greater pickup was Ford at 28.3 in the 20th round. Jerome Ford from Cleveland. That's a sneaky great pick. That's a sneaky great pick right there. Fuck, that's a great pick. Melvin Gordon, he ain't gonna do nothing. And then who's this guy? Williams. Kyron Williams from the Rams. Blah. And then another guy, Jordan Mason from Frisco. But with that being said, his team strength is running back. Go figure, right? Worst defensive player was Hayden Smith. Well, Harrison Smith, the old ass safety. He's back in the day safety. You know, he just old. He just old. That wasn't a good pick. He's going to end up dropping him, if not this year, next year for sure. I guarantee it. His best defensive player was Micah Parson, of course. It's going to be, of course. His worst offensive player, I put Kenny Pickett. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Kenny Pickett pick at 11-10. I thought he could have waited. I thought it was more value out there. I thought it was more people out there that he could have targeted at that point. Because who fell off the board? Let's just say the quarterbacks that fell off the board at that 11-10. After that, Jimmy G, Brock, Desmond Ridder, Trey Lance, Sam Howell, Mark Jones, Ryan Tannehill. That's all that matters. So I think he could have waited. I mean, he could have. I mean, shit, he could have waited for Desmond Ridder. I'm more higher on Desmond Ridder than who he picked. Pickett. But that's just me. All right, we digress. Let's move on. Boom, where you at? And then best offensive player, Patty Mahomes. Biggest team need is wide receiver. His steal of the draft was Brian Robinson at 14-3, the running back from Washington Commanders. His biggest reach to me was Gibbs. I thought his Gibbs was the biggest reach for sure. I thought that was a reach. Best value was Cam Akers, though. Cam Akers was the best value. 8-3. And then again, his overall team grade, I gave him a B-. Now we go to my boy Aaron, who's online right now. My nigga, my Raider. So that's the fourth pick. Dreddy Kruger is his name. Dreddy Kruger is his name. Got the fourth pick. So let's go over the first couple of picks. So first pick in the fourth pick, Ja'Marr Chase. Not bad. But I mean, it's super flex. I probably would have went quarterback. But you went your route that you went. Then we got Travis Kelce. Definitely not bad. Then we got Jacobs, which was Jacobs, who's holding out, who was coming off a monster year, who is a Raider, who is, as you can see, as you can see, It's my guy. I didn't like the pick. Could have waited. Think could have waited. And then fourth pick was Derrick Henry. Then first quarterback CJ Stroud. Then we got Roquan Smith. Then we got Hopkins at 7'9". Oh my God, Hopkins at 7'9". That could possibly be the steal of the full draft out of everybody. Hopkins at 7'9". I got a little what I say up here. He was the 28th receiver taken in this draft. The 28th receiver taken at 7'9". 28. There is not 28 receivers in the National Football League better than Hopkins. There's not 28 receivers better than DeAndre Hopkins in the National Football League. You got him at 7'9", the 20th receiver. That was a great pick. That is a big gamble. It is, but that's a great pick. That was a great pick. That was an excellent pick. I love that pick. I think that was still of the draft. Then you went Max Crosby. Then you went Daniel Jones. Then you went Pacheco. Yeah. I know the backstory behind that Pacheco pick. Doesn't matter. You got him on your team. You're a Kansas City lover. All right, so that's the backdrop. That's the backdrop. All right, so let me just go in what I said. So I think the team weakness is quarterback. For sure. And why did I say that? Let's look at it. So I said team weakness is quarterback. So you got CJ Stroud, Daniel Jones, Jimmy G, Stetson Bennett. Yeah. Team weakness is quarterback for sure. For sure. I put the team strength. I think your depth is pretty good. I mean, I like your team depth. You got kind of multiple position. You know what I'm saying? You can flex a lot of people in there. You took some flyers on some people. Also looking on you. So yeah. Your worst defensive player was Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez. Do you even know who the fuck that is? Do you know who that is? Do you know who the fuck Christian Gonzalez is? If you do know who Christian Gonzalez is, I need you to explain to me why the fuck did you pick him? All right, it was late, okay? It wasn't that late. It's 45 rounds. He went 25 he went in the 25th round. That was the worst defensive player. Best defensive player was Roquan Smith, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say your worst offensive player was Pacheco in the 10th round. Again, I know I'm privy to knowing the backstory of why how Pacheco was picked right there. I'm privy to know. But regardless, he was picked in the 10th round. He was picked in the 10th round. And that was your worst pick because he owned Kansas City, but he don't do nothing but run between the tackles. And he don't do that great. He don't catch the ball, none of that. They got other people for that. So anyway, bam. Best offensive player was Ja'Marr Chase. Biggest team need. Your biggest team need is wide receiver. You're really hurting that wide receiver. Dreddy Kruger, you are hurting that wide receiver. You're hurting. You're hurting there. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. You're hurt. It's hurting right there. Still in the draft was Hopkins. Biggest reach was Thielen, the wide receiver. But I understand why you took him. You took him in the 13th round, 13-9. I understand why you took him because you're hurting that wide receiver. But that was a reach there. Best value pick was Hopkins. I'm all over the Hopkins. Hopkins, you did Hopkins. Um, you did that with Hopkins. I gave you overall grade though. Your overall grade was a B minus. You got a B minus. B minus. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You're not below. You're below average, but you got a B minus. B minus. B minus. All right, so I'm an hour into this motherfucker. I'm having fun though. I'm having fun though. I'm having fun though. I'm having fun though. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Um. Now we're halfway there. I'll speed up though. I'll speed it up. I'll speed it up. So now we at the Willie Fister gas. He had the fifth pick. Willie, I'll say Willie had a shitty draft. Let's just put it that way. Willie had a shitty draft. Willie had a shitty draft. So he auto picked a lot late in the draft. And I go over some of his auto picks that he had. Yeah, he had a shitty draft. Let's go over some of his auto picks that he had. We got Tom Brady over here. Tom Brady, there, but it was auto. Marcus Mariota. Oh, he's it was auto, but he is a backup though. He auto a lot, and it cost him late because he got a lot of defensive linemen as his IDP. But so with that being said, his team weakness is IDP. Why? Because he auto draft and got a lot of defensive linemen as his IDP players. Ta-da. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. His team strength was running back. His worst defensive player was Ryan Neal. I don't even know who the fuck that is, and I know who everybody is. I don't even know who the fuck that is. His best defensive player was Myles Garrett. He got a hard on for defensive linemen. Pause. Worst offensive player was Randall Cobb, but that was late. He got him in the 31st round. His best defensive player was his first player he picked, Josh Allen, 1.5. His biggest team need is linebackers, IDP. His steal of the draft was Cooper Kupp at 3.8. Cooper was the 12th receiver taken. That's a steal. At whatever format you're in, if you're in Dynasty, if you're in redraft or best ball or whatever the fuck you're playing, Cooper Kupp as the 12th receiver taken is a steal. Boom. And then I gave him an overall grade. I gave him a D minus. I could have actually gave him an F, and he deserves an F. But I gave him a D minus. D minus. We're not going to concentrate on teams with low grades, and they're not watching right now anyway. And then the sixth pick. Sixth pick was team name is ICU. ICU 1943. And he's a seasoned vet, but he got hit with some luck, some hard. I don't got his weakness on there for that one. Okay. So his first couple of picks, Joe Burrow, Nick Chubb, T. Higgins, Kenny Walker, Pitts, Matt Stafford, Keenan Allen, Everett, Evan Graham, Christian Kirk. All right, so yeah. So Brody had his team strength, his team weakness. Um, to me, his team weakness was I don't know, man. I messed up on this one, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But his team strength, though, I did write that down, was his stack with Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. That's his team strength for sure. Um, his worst defensive player was Joey Porter. Um, Joey Porter, you know who Joey Porter is, right, man? That Joe Burrow pick hurts. That pick hurts. That pick hurts big time. But his worst defensive player was Joey Porter. I don't. He picked him. He for what? I don't know why, but it was late, 34th round. His best defensive player was Devin White. His worst offensive player was Tony, old boy from KC. And I say that because he always injured. He got him in the 12th round. Best offensive player was Barrow was Joe Burrow, but Burrow hurt right now, so that hurts. I put his biggest team need was wide receiver. His steal was it was hard. I don't know. I was kind of looking on his team, searching, but I got his steal was Kenny Walker in the 4th round. His biggest reach, I got Evan Ingram, the tight end from Jacksonville. His best value was Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was the 26th quarterback taken in the 14th round. I think that's pretty good because he might be the starter. I mean, they're really high on Brock over there, right? Am I right? They're high on him over there, so let's see. But I gave him his overall grade was a C minus. C minus. Now we go to the 7th pick. His first couple of rounds. Tyreek Hill, Aaron Rodgers, what? Mark Andrews, DJ Moore, Goddard, Zay Flowers, Andrew Madison, Jordan Love, Gabe Davis, Noah Smith, Willie Anderson. That's lackluster. That is sorry. Let me open up another one, man. All right. I got his team weakness as running backs. His team strength is the youth movement. He went. He's not in win now mode, or I don't know what mode he's in. I mean, when you pick Aaron Rodgers, you should be in win now mode. But then he got a lot of rookie, young, second year guys. So he got he's in a youth movement. But his team is in an identity crisis, to be honest with you. I got worst defensive player was Marcus Jones. That's the See, I don't know if people really know who that is, right? I mean, I do. That's the DB from New England, who last year he scored in like 3 or 4 different ways. Like he scored an interception, a fumble recovery, a kick return, a punt return, some shit like that, right? But I think that to me, I mean, for the format of fantasy football and how it's set up for the league, that was the worst defensive player picked. Best defensive player was CJ Mosley. I wanted CJ Mosley. he fell kind of late too. He went in the 13th round, and at that point, defensive players was already being picked. Defensive players were being picked, and CJ Mosley, I was hoping was going to come to me. Matter of fact, let's look. He went 13-6. You know what? I went the tight end from Cleveland, but I was eyeing him. I was hoping that he was going to come back around. Because I had picked at 12-11 a defensive player, and I was thinking of CJ Mosley, but I was like, I need another offensive player. And at that point, the only, in my opinion, because I was fading running backs, and we're going to talk about that. At that point, I didn't want there was no other running back that I really thought that I wanted. But anyway, it's not about me right now. CJ Mosley, worst offensive player is Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones he went to SC, and I'm not gonna bash him. Let me stop that. Ronald Jones is not a good running back in the NFL. Period. Best offensive player was Tyreek Hill. His biggest need is quarterback. He got Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love, and who else? Baker Mayfield. So yeah, his biggest need is quarterback. Still was DJ Moore. Maybe I'm biased with the DJ Moore pick. I'm picking DJ Moore right there because I wanted him, but I thought that was a steal. His biggest reach was Aaron Rodgers. Best value was Tyreek Hill. I gave him a C minus. I gave him a C minus. His team was not that bad. It's bad, but it ain't horrible. Now we go on to the 8th pick. We're almost done, ladies and gents. I thank you for staying on. For the 2 people who's been consistent, I thank you for the 2 likes that I got. I appreciate it. Trust me, I do. And I'll have more content. I have advertisement. This is a small break, chronic break, drink break. But we're almost done, man. I appreciate you like a motherfucker standing on here with me, vibing with me, rocking with your boy. Listen to me blabber about what I got going on. But I'm gonna have more content, man. I'm gonna have more shit. I'm gonna have it where I'm gonna share my screen. You can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have guests on here talking. I have Aaron on here talking. I have Omar on here talking. I have Daryl on here talking. I have people. I have David, my boy David Brooks on here talking. So I have people on here talking their shit, man. Doing what we do, man. Talking sports, talking fantasy shit, what we think about it. We can talk about bets, hot topics about sports, and whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I appreciate you being here. I really love it. I'm gonna have more content. Like I said, man, let me finish up here. I'm not rushing, but let me finish on, man. So the 8th pick was my boy Lenny, Niner fan. He had the 8th pick. Let's go over his picks that he got a little bit. So his first couple of picks. First pick was Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, George Kittle, Swift, Brandon Ayuk, Nick Bosa, Miles Sanders, Dre Greenlaw. Is it Dre? It's Dre, right? Yeah, it is Dre. Okay, Dre. Mike Evans in the 10th round. That's a steal, bro. That's a fucking steal. But then after the Mike Evans, it got shaky. It got real shaky. It got Tavon Diggs, Patrick Surtain. Like in this format, picking Trayvon Diggs and Patrick Surtain cornerbacks. No. 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 So, all right, let's get on. So, his team weakness, I put quarterback. Quarterback. And I'm gonna tell you why. So look. This is super flex league, man. This is super flex league, man. You know what I'm saying? You can start two quarterbacks. If you have the ability to start two quarterbacks, you know what you do? You start two quarterbacks, okay? You start two. You start two quarterbacks. If you can start two quarterbacks, you start two quarterbacks. You know what? And you don't want to fade quarterbacks in drafting, right? You want to kind of prioritize that a little bit when you're having a super flex league, right? So let's go. His first quarterback, Justin Herbert. Great, did it. Bam. Look, he did that. Justin Herbert, dynasty. Like, come on, dynasty. Justin Herbert. Like, come on, you keeping him for a minute, right? I put his team weakness was quarterback. So he got Justin Herbert. I'm I'm scrolling. That's what I'm doing. I'm scrolling down the draft board right now. You can't see. I'm not able to share my screen, so you can't see what I'm actually doing. But I'm his first pick was Justin Herbert, so I'm just like scrolling down. His next pick at quarterback was I said so he's a 49er fan. That's his team name too. Like not 49er fan, some shit, right? Bang bang gang. His next pick was Sam Donner. Sam Donner. Sam Donner. Sam Donald. Sam Donald from the 49. That was his next pick. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Exactly. All right. Um I put team strength. I put team strength. I put none. This is my boy though. Look, I got nothing but love for you, lady. Oh my god. I put team strength none. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh man. But then I got worst defensive player, and I could be just hating it right here. Um, I could be hating because I put D Jackson. That's Drake Jackson. He got him late though in the 38th round. Um, I did a little bit more research after the fact that I did this, and I mean Drake Jackson, like he went to SC. I mean, I'm a UCLA fan. But that's probably why I'm saying I'm hating because I just like, oh my god, like, but he's in line to start, so maybe that's not that bad. And he's with the 49ers, so remember this guy's a 49er fan. His best defensive player was Nick Bosa. Worst offensive player was Chase Claypool, who could never stay healthy, never live up to potential. Best offensive player was Justin Herbert. Biggest team need quarterback. Still was Mike Evans. Biggest reach was Swift in the 5th round. Best value was Devontae Adams, but it could have also been Mike Evans. Mike Evans, for sure. But I gave him a team overall grade of a D minus. This is sorry. That was a sorry draft. Sorry, team. Sorry. All right. We're almost done. So we're at the 9th pick. My boy Jay for you. Backstory on him, met him through this guy, Fantasy Hustler, who I'm in some leagues with him. Jay for you, he won some leagues, man. He's a cool cat, man. I fuck with him, I rock with him. Never met him before in my life. I don't even know what it looked like, to be honest with you, but I know he can play fantasy football. So he's in a bunch of leagues with me, man. He's from Atlanta. With that being said, let's go over his team a little bit. So he had the 9th pick. His first pick was Jalen Hurts. Then he got AJ Brown, Chris Olave, Najee Smith, Tua, Christian Watson. Then he got Kirk Cousins, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnson. Then he got James Cook, Darwin James. So first couple of picks, man, right there, knocked some shit out. Not bad. He's used to this format too, though. So he's used to the super flex. He's used to my format because he was in another dynasty with me. He's been in some redrafts with me, same type of format. So he's used to it. So he's a vet. So his first couple, I knew I had to worry about him, honestly, more than a lot of people. But with that being said, his team's weakness is running back. Let's see. And why did I say running back? So his running backs, he got Najee, James Conner, Cook, and then Ezekiel the freak. Oh. You know what? Let me see here. Might better get a guest going. Look, told this dude 2 o'clock. Told this dude 2 o'clock. Let me see if I can get him on. I'm gonna get him on. I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm doing it right now, Daryl. I'm doing it right now. I got grades going. So look, I'm gonna FaceTime you. So I can get you in. So we can, because I'm live right now. I'm going over the grades right now. I'm gonna FaceTime you. Wipe my screen. Let's get this going. What time? I told this nigga 2 o'clock. Told you 2 o'clock, bro. FaceTime. Let's see. What up with it, man? Yeah. Look. Look at the screen. Yeah. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We here now. But I was going over. I was almost done giving out the draft grades, but we can still go over some shit, go over the league, go over everything. We live in effect, so everybody can hear you. I mean, I got 2 people that's watching, but it is what it is. You feel me? We're gonna get this. We're gonna get the audience up there. Yep. You can go. You can go on right now. Search online on YouTube and search and see. But you don't have to do all that right now. But I was just finishing up the my draft grades where I was at. Who got an A so far? Nobody. Nobody got an A. Nobody. So what was I? Who was I on? I was looking at you can pull up the draft board too. You should go into the league and pull up the draft board, the draft results. Oh, I know where I was at. So I was talking about my boy Jay for you. He got the 9th pick. He got the 9th pick. So so these are the categories that I have. So I got team strength, team weakness, your worst defensive player, your best defensive player, your worst offensive player in the round, best defensive player in the round, your biggest team need, the steal, the biggest reach in the round, the best value pick in round, and then your overall grade.
Report card.
You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So with old boy Jay for you, I gave him so his team weakness. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Got some people in the chat talking about my drink that I'm drinking on. So yeah, man. Team weakness got his team weakness is running back. I said was running back because if you go down his team, he got Najee Harris, he got James Conner, he got Cook, James Cook, and then Ezekiel Elliott. That's it.
Damn, Zeke ain't even run a team yet.
Exactly. So team weakness to me, running back. Easy.
Right.
Easy, right? Then I got team strength as quarterback. This is the guy that went quarterback crazy. He got 7 quarterbacks. 7. So he got Jalen Hurts, he got Tua, he got Kirk Cousins. So he got 3 quarterbacks in 7 rounds. But his first 2 quarterbacks got the same bye. So his third quarterback got a different bye. So I was like, oh, I when he did that, I'm like, oh, I get it. I see why you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? He messed up. He got Tua and Jalen Hurts. They got the same bye. Okay, you need another one.
He gonna get his running backs.
Right? And then in the 22nd round, he got Desmond Ridder. Oh, damn, he got another quarterback. That's 4. Then 25th round, he went Sam Howell. Then he went Mark Jones. Then he went Tannehill. I'm like, God damn. 7. So his team strength is quarterback. He got 7 quarterbacks, 7 starters. 7. Yep.
He's gonna fulfill what he needs.
Oh, easy. And I told him, I was like, man, I said, I'm glad I got my quarterbacks early. I said, I'm not in need because if I was in need, boy, I'd be mad. I'd be upset.
Somebody gonna need one.
Oh, for sure. It's a couple that gonna need one. There's a couple on here that's gonna need one for sure. The next guy that I'm gonna talk about, he gonna need one. So just going back on topic, oh boy got his team strength is quarterback. His worst defensive player was his last player. I don't even know who the fuck he was, but he picked him up in the 45th round. But that was just because on some whatever shit. I know it because he plays. I got his best defensive player was Darvin James. Right now, I put his worst offensive player as Ezekiel Elliott, but he might get picked up. But he ain't picked up. But I put that was his worst defensive player. Got him in the 28th round. And then we got best offensive player was Jalen Hurts, his first pick. His biggest team need is running back. And then, but even though I put his steal was James Conner. Biggest reach to me was Christian Watson at 6'9". You have Christian Watson in the 6th round. And then let me put this right here. And then best value pick, I said James Cook in the 12th round. But then I gave his overall team grade was a B plus. B plus. He wanted the higher ones that I gave a better grade to.
With 7 QBs?
Because I say just because of the strategy with the 7 QBs. His team is lacking now, but he can re-up his value by giving away those quarterbacks. But he got to give away the right ones. He put some people on a trading block already. That's like, no, bro, you don't have to put some real quarterback up there if you want somebody to bite. See, Omar said you got a B. You give him a B. I say B plus. Are you able to see his team, Daryl? Are you looking at the squad?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it I'm in the week 1 thing. And I'm looking at the squad there.
Uh-huh.
Get into the draft.
If you go to click on, so you're on your laptop?
Yeah.
Go on the see at the top where it has the league settings, the little engine sign, the tool sign.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Draft results.
Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Nah, Omar, man, I give him a B plus, Omar. You said B. I say B plus. Only because of the strategy with the quarterbacks. That's where a plus for me comes in at.
But I say C because what if those quarterbacks don't need to go out soon and you're stuck with them for the first 4 or 5 weeks?
It's still it's still value because
a whole bunch of L's.
Well, where's he? I mean, he's lacking what as far as his starting lineup should be straight. Let me see. Where he at? Yeah, his starting lineup is straight because he's not hurting.
He hurting at the RB.
Yeah, as far as their projections, they're projected to be all right. With Najee Harris, James Cook, and Connor.
That's only 2. I mean, you got 3 starting running backs. Don't that
motherfucker. True. Yeah, but yeah, so I think yeah, he gonna be hurting. We'll see how the strategy work out though for him.
No. There's no point in having a whole bunch of the same that you can't use right away. I mean, it will work out for him because somebody's gonna need one of them dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, but how soon? How soon?
He gotta get on the horn now. He gotta get on the horn now.
He out there already.
Yeah, but he putting the wrong guys out. He putting the wrong guys out. He gotta put some better meat out there. And ain't nobody gonna hop on him. Ryan Tannehill. Nah, ain't nobody hopping on them.
We gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see. So now we had Big Poppy. He got the 10th pick. He got the 10th pick. So go over his picks a little bit. So what his first 2 picks was his first couple of picks. So he got Lamar Jackson, great pick. Trevor Lawrence, that's a great pick. Then you got Brees Hall, that's a pretty good pick. Travis Nt, that's not a bad pick. Drake London, that's not a bad pick. Then you got Jackson Smith in Jigba. He's one of the better. He's with the top 2 wide receiver, rookie wide receivers. Chris Godwin, Rashard White, Trayvon Burks, Jamison Williams, Deontay Johnson. So that's his first 11 picks. That's not bad. Like,
not bad at all.
That's not bad. That, like, if you just based off of that, 2 running backs, receivers, 3 you know what I'm saying, 3 nice young running backs, solid at the quarterback spot, the receiver spots should be solid. First 11 picks, just based off of that, I would, to me personally, I'll give that like a B plus, just off the first 11 picks, because it's youth. With
Brees Hall gonna be ready.
True.
In the beginning.
True.
When we look through there, see Rashard White.
I like Rashard White. That's a sneaky good pick.
He's a baller, but Baker Mayfield is quarterback. Tyler Algier probably gonna go to the bench for the rookie. What's his name? Who went over there to Atlanta? Is it B.J. Robinson?
Bijan Robinson. What about him? What about him?
He's on Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at Big Poppy's running backs. You got Tyler Algier, who's probably gonna go to the bench. C. Brown for Cincinnati. Picked up Foreman for Chicago. I don't see these guys playing.
Yep. So this is what I got.
Not playing a lot.
Nope.
Lenny Fournette, not even on the squad. Got Gus Edwards down here. I don't know. That Baltimore team, boy, you don't know who's gonna be in that bitch.
And they got a whole new different coordinator, offensive coordinator. So they're rocking a whole different scheme. But so as far as his team, so his team weakness, with his first 2 solid picks, his team weakness is quarterback. He don't got another quarterback. He only got 2 quarterbacks. That's all he got.
Who's the third one?
He don't got a third quarterback.
Oh no. So he probably gonna be getting one from.
That's what I'm saying.
He gonna get one from him probably.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it's another one that's in the same boat. But that's what I'm saying. So that's why, oh boy, his team grade to me is a little bit higher, because he has value in those quarterbacks that he got. Because my guy right here got 2 quarterbacks. Before you got on, I went over another team that had the 8th pick. He got 1 quarterback.
Oh, he's gonna make them give up the farm, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So his strategy make his team value a little bit better, his overall team grade better, based off of other people's shortcomings at different positions, the quarterback position. You feel me? So yeah. So with Big Poppy right here, 10th pick, his team weakness was quarterback. His team strength to me is wide receiver. I said his worst defensive player was Jeremy Simmons in the 25th pick. And I say reason why I say he's the worst defensive player. He's a good player in real life. Obviously, all of them are obviously right, but I say he's the worst defensive player just based off the format. The guy don't get tackles. You're getting a defensive lineman. If you're going to get a defensive lineman, you need to get a defensive lineman that's going to get tackles. Not a defensive lineman that's a run stuffer. That's getting up double teams and letting everybody else get tackles. That doesn't work. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? So then I said his best defensive player was Aaron Donald, though. And he got him in the 13th round. His worst offensive player was Leonard Fournette. He's not on nobody's team. His best, right? He ain't on nobody's team. His best offensive player was Lamar Jackson, his first pick. Biggest team need is quarterback. He only got 2. I said Rashard White was the steal of the draft for him. His biggest reach was Antonio Winfield, and that's the DB from Tampa Bay. He got him in the 16th round. That's a reach. Why are you getting he already had another defensive back as well. Let me see. Yeah. He already picked it back to back, another defensive player, defensive back. Why are you reaching for Antonio Winfield? That was a reach to me. But his best value pick was Deontay Johnson, the wide receiver from Pittsburgh in the 11th round. That was a good value right there. So I gave his overall grade. Now that I'm looking at it and just going over everything, C-. Give him a C-. And then now we're going over to my squad. I'm glad somebody else on the line so everybody can hear some other unbiased opinion. You feel me? Get some other unbiased opinion because I think I killed this shit. You feel me?
Well, of course you did.
I feel like I killed this shit. You feel me? So all right. So with that being said, let's go over my first couple of picks. First pick was Justin Field. Second pick was CeeDee Lamb. Then I went third pick was Amar St. Brown. Then I went Anthony Richardson, TJ Hockenson, Nick Bolton, Fosse Okien, whatever his name is. I can never say his name. The linebacker from Jacksonville. Michael Pittman, Zaire Franklin from linebacker from the Colts, Jalen Petrie from Houston, and Kyler Murray in the 11th round. So those are my first 11 picks. You gave me a B-. I take it. I take that B-. So I mean, I said my team weakness was running back. Running back was my team weakness for sure. But I knew that going into the whole situation just off my strategy. My strategy this season, and I know it's early, and I'm talking to you, Daryl, because we got more drafts coming up. But my draft strategy, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm fading running backs in all formats, but regular formats. Except, huh? The ones that I picked up. See, I know. But I was playing Russian roulette. Where I started getting nervous with the running backs was round what was it? Round 12. Round 12 was where I started. Like, you know what? I'm playing too much. After I picked Kyler Murray, I was like, I can go running back right here. I should go running back. But then I was looking around. I was like, I'm gonna try one more round and see what I can do. Yeah, so if you look, so after 11-2, I got Kyler Murray, and then no. So it was in the 12th round. It was the 12th guy, 12-11. The Bobby Okiki from the linebacker from New York. So in the 12th round, I was like, you know what? That's when David, you started it off with David Montgomery. When he went off the board, that's when I got nervous. That's when I was like, you know what? I need to give me a fucking running back. I was like, I need to give me a running back. I need to stop playing. But then I was like, I need to stop fucking playing. I need to stop playing around. Because you got David Montgomery, and he was somebody that I was targeting late. I was like, fuck. And then
I went twice.
And then what's his name went Jamal Williams went to from the Saints. I was like, shit. And then I was like, and then James Cook went. I was like, he was really a sleeper that I was like, I'm really gonna pick him. He went, and I was like, damn. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go defense again. Like, fuck it. I think I can wait again. So I went defense. Dude from the Giants came back around, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait one more time. I said, you know what? This is gonna be my last time. I'm not gonna wait no more. So I went tight end. I went Cleveland, the dude from Cleveland and tight end, and then that's when you fucking picked Aaron Gibbs. I was like, is that his name? Aaron? No. Antonio. You picked Antonio Gibbs. I was like, fuck. And then Brian Robinson went. I was like, fuck. And then Zach Charbonnet went. I was like, God damn it. I was like, these motherfuckers this. I was like, oh, fuck. So at that point, I was like, damn, man, I gotta go running back. I was like, there's no way in the world I cannot not go running back. So then I went Herbert, and I went AJ Dillon. And then I was like, you know what? I was gonna go Rashard Penny, but I was like, I think I can wait on him. And then he went, Rashard Penny went, and then Damon Harris went. I was like, fuck. And then that's when I was talking to you about old boy for Javonte Williams. But the news came right after I picked pre-line up. The news came that Javonte Williams was a healthy go. I was like, damn. He a healthy go now. Oh, here we go.
You still gonna talk about it
though? Yep. So my team weakness is running back. To me, my team strength is IDP. My IDP players.
Yeah, you went heavy on the D.
Uh-huh.
I give you an A for your D.
Yeah, and then my worst defensive player. Yeah, I loaded up there for sure. But my worst defensive player was my last defensive player that I picked. And I only say he's my worst defensive player because he went to SC. My best defensive player was Nick Bolton from KC, tackle machine. Worst offensive player was the backup tight end from Chicago. My best offensive player was CeeDee Lamb. My biggest team need is running back. Steal of the draft. My steal of the draft was Kyler Murray. Getting Kyler Murray at the 11th as my third quarterback. The 25th quarterback taken. The 25th quarterback taken?
I would have taken him over Anthony Richardson.
And I got Anthony Richardson.
I would have taken Kyler Murray over him.
But I'm saying, but I got Anthony Richardson and I got Kyler Murray.
Bro, they both gonna suck.
I mean, look, I'm gonna talk about Anthony Richardson a little bit more. Well, let me finish here. And then so my overall grade, I gave myself an A. I gave myself an A.
I give your defense an A.
I gave myself an A.
The defense is an A. That was a nice steal with Kyler Murray down there. I give you props when you finally went to get a running back. You got three solids, but are those three backups?
Right. Right. So that's the thing. That's what but see, I knew that. I knew going in my running back situation. See, I really wanted one of the Washington guys. I wanted Brian Robinson, but I would have settled for Antonio Gibson as well. I wanted one of those guys. I wanted Zach Charbonnet because I'm just a big UCLA fan, right? You know, so I believe in that kid. I think he's going to overtake Kenny Walker.
Bro, he's a good pick.
You know,
player.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was targeting those guys. I was also targeting, who else was I targeting? James Cook. I was targeting him. Roschon Johnson. Like, you got some guys that I was targeting. David Montgomery, like your running back, your last three running backs that you had got. I was targeting those guys. That's my late guys. You know, not no top guys, but my later guys that I could have like finagled. I could have like kind of fuck around and to me been my RB1 guys just based off of my team strength. You know, just base it off my team strength. Like, yeah, I'm super hurting at running back for sure. But I think I'm strong at receiver. I think I'm solid as a fantasy quarterback perspective at the quarterback position with the running quarterbacks. Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray's. I got fucking the backups to the backups. You know what I'm saying? I gave myself an A. I thought I did pretty good in the position that I was in 11th spot. That's an idealer spot to have if you're going to be late because you get the back-to-back opportunity.
I like the Kyler Murray and the Michael Thomas pickup.
Yeah.
I was on fire on Michael Thomas.
Yeah, and that was my steal of the draft too. So Michael Thomas and Kyler Murray, but those are my steal of the draft. Those are my boom or bust picks, along with Anthony Richardson. Boom or bust. Boom or bust. Now here's my take on Anthony Richardson. I'm on the fence with him. Like, I'm on the fence with him because I feel like he's a more hyped up version. He got more draft capital than Malik Willis when Malik Willis was last year. They was on Malik Willis. If Malik Willis would have got the draft capital, like if he would have got a first round draft capital, he would have had to start. They would have been on his dick even more. But he didn't get that first round draft capital, so yeah, you're not a first round pick. But his hype before the draft was the same to me. So with Anthony Richardson, I mean, I watched the kid. I watched him in his last year. He wasn't that great. He's a great athlete. He's a great athlete. He's a great athlete, but he wasn't that great of a quarterback. So to me, I'm like, I don't know. But it's so many pundits, it's so many people, it's so many like fantasy creators that I watched, and people even like the Matthew the guys in the ESPN and NBC and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The big dudes, they on this dick. Anthony Richardson.
Y'all all be wrong, bro.
I'm on the fence. So I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to get on the train and get left either.
I just don't see it.
I just don't want to get on the train and get left. Now, he could be.
It's kind of like how you feel about Javonte Williams.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about him.
Oh yeah, but then I get it, because I'm not a Javonte fan for sure. He's a great talent, but I don't see it with him, and I don't see it with him.
This year, if you don't get hurt, you gonna see it.
I'm gonna see it this year. Okay. All right, I got this last one, and then we can talk our shit about whatever, and plug in all the other leagues. So the last person, Football Man 21, he got the 12th pick. 12th pick. 12th pick. So let's go over his first couple of picks. So he got Bijan Robinson. He picked up Deshaun Watson, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, J.K. Dobbins, Pat Freeman, A.J. Hawkinson, Fred Warner, Keon Thibodeau, Pat McQueen. So yeah, so that's his first 11 picks.
Hey, straight up.
Was that?
Hey.
You gave him an A on that one?
Yes.
All of them super solid. So talk to me.
Yes, he was solid, even though he was taking forever, but he got solid picks. All solid. The quarterback, he took Bijan, was supposed to be the best rookie running back right now. Jerry Jeudy, but Calvin Ridley, that's one of my guys. He's a beast. J.K. Dobbins is a beast. Frymouth, he went tight end pretty early. Good pickup. When I compare him to mine. Defense, 2 studs, Hudson and Warner, and he went Thibodeau, and he went Patrick Queen. He took a page out your book. Shit. Bam, bam, bam. Gardner, Chin, Snead. Yeah, he had a nice drive.
Yeah, he went defense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 picks in a row. He went defense 8 picks in a row.
Nice.
Okay. So that was his first 11 picks. I'm on the fence though. I'm on the fence with his team. His first 11 picks was solid. I just think it tatered off towards the end in the middle, and then it hit rock bottom, in my opinion. because and let me tell you why. So for his quarterback, he got Watson, solid, but then his next quarterback is Trey Lance, and then after that, Hayden Hooker, and then after that, Kyle Trask.
You gonna be looking at Jay for you?
That's what I'm saying. So, if it started strong, like his draft started strong, in the middle it got a little soggy, and then towards the end it just got a little shitty.
I'm trying to see when I took my quarterbacks and when he had picks.
After the eighth round, you got your last quarterback.
I went in the 6th round.
And look, this is what I'm saying. Look, he got Trey Lance at in the 21st round, where he could have got Desmond Ridder. He could have got Sam Howell. He could have got Mark Jones. He could have got Ryan Tannehill. Like those are starting quarterbacks. He could have 4 starting quarterbacks he could have got over Trey Lance and Baker Mayfield.
Sorry, but
you feel me? So that's why I'm saying like I'm a little different. I feel a little different about his team and his draft. So as far as his team weakness, I got quarterback and running back. Especially quarterback.
You're right about that.
Right. And then his team strength. I said his team strength was running back on wide receiver, I mean. Yeah, wide receiver for sure. His team strength. His worst defensive player. I got a twofer. Jamal Adams and KJ Wright. Jamal Adams is always injured, and KJ Wright is retired.
Oh shit!
You feel me? His best offensive player was his first pick, Bijan Robinson. Biggest team need is quarterback. I thought his steal of the draft was Calvin Ridley. I thought his biggest reach was Jerry Jeudy.
That was reach. That was the eyesore in the first 11 with Jerry Jeudy. But maybe not.
Right?
We'll see what Sean Payton gonna do over there.
Exactly. We're gonna see. We're gonna see with it. And then what we got? Where we at? Then his best value pick was Stephon Diggs. He was a 7 receiver taken, and he was still that was his 3-1.
3-1.
Yep. So his overall team grade that I gave him, I actually gave him a D-.
Oh.
Gave him a D-. Just for the simple fact, this is that his quarterback position. Like, this is a super flex. This is a super flex league. Like, yeah, you're not required to take your quarterback early. You're not. But if you can, it's the smart thing is if you can start 2 quarterbacks, why would you not start 2 quarterbacks? Like, I don't care. Why would you not start 2 quarterbacks if you can start 2 quarterbacks?
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to, for sure. You don't have to, but why would you not? Like, the smart thing would be is to start 2 quarterbacks. So with that being said, I'm going to at least value my quarterbacks and try to get at least a second stable one. So I gave him a D-. So just going over the draft grade now. So just going over the overall grade. that I gave everybody, and you came on late, so you was the first pick. So this was the
Like that at all.
this was the draft grade. This was the draft recap and eval that I gave your team. Your team weakness, I said, is your tight ends. I said, and I said your tight ends because all of them are unproven players. I said your team strength is balanced. Actually, I thought your team strength is balanced. Um, I said your worst defensive player was Von Miller. He's old. I said your best defensive player was Buda Baker.
Von Miller?
Yeah, no, I said your best, your worst defensive player was Von Miller.
I thought it was the 30th round.
You did, but he owed. He owed. I put it there. You got him in the 30th round, but I said he owed. He owed though. That was the only reason.
He's probably gonna miss about half the season, but when he comes, let's go.
I said your best defensive player was Buda Baker. And then I had you your best offensive player obviously was Justin Jefferson. And then I said your biggest team need, I said wide receiver depth.
Yeah.
All right. And then I said
I got some running backs that make some moves.
And then I said your steal in the round was David Montgomery in the 12th round. That was a good pick. I like that pick. Because that to me, maybe I'm basing it just based off of myself, and obviously a lot of it is my opinions, right? But the reason why I thought that was a good steal, because that pick right there started me into hyper mode of, because I was playing Russian roulette with my running backs. I was like, damn, I thought maybe he was gonna slip another round. You had me thinking, so I started getting nervous. Even though I waited another full round to start picking my running backs. But that started it though. I was like, oh, fuck. And then I said,
who's over there with
him? Gibbs, Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie running back from Alabama.
Yeah.
He went in the first round. They picked him in the first round. Detroit did.
So we'll see what happens with that too.
Mm-hmm. And then I said your biggest reach was Jared Goff. And then I said your best value was Tony Pollard.
Let me see here, man. Jared Goff, Geno Smith, Tua. I had no choice.
Yeah, it was getting dicey.
Kirk Cousins. I had no choice.
No, it was getting dicey. It was getting dicey.
That's why I went 3 in a row.
Yeah, it started getting scary. Because you playing Russian roulette with the quarterbacks. I think you was the last person.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna wait no more. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Give me mine now, because the quarterbacks I actually wanted were gone. So
yeah, after so CJ Stroud went, and then after that, you was like, fuck it, I can't wait no more.
And I think Jared Goff will have a nice season.
No, I think he's gonna have he's the critics were a lie. He's ready to do his thing. And then I got your best value pick as Tony Pollard.
I took him early.
Yeah, but that was a good pick. That was your third pick. That was your third pick.
Who I want is is backup.
Who, Vaughn or Davis?
Deuce Vaughn. I picked Davis on accident because I'm got the names confused. But it's the rookie.
Was he available at the time?
I think so. I just picked the wrong one.
Oh yeah, he went in the 30th round.
I picked the wrong one.
Yep. So then I gave you an overall grade. I gave you a C plus.
Hey, that's where I win my titles, baby. That's where they give me them C pluses. That's when I win.
All right.
Yeah.
You got the C plus, C plus. So just going down everybody's list. So you got a C plus. I gave the second pick, Big Philly O'Burrs, a B plus. Bill Fucktarts, I gave him a B minus. Dreddy Kruger got a B minus. Willie Fister Gas got a D minus. Ringo's team got a C minus. Samaje team got a C minus. My boy Niner fan, I gave him a D minus. JA for you got a B plus. Big Poppy got a C minus. I gave myself an A.
You shouldn't even give yourself no grade. Let one of them watchers give you whoever watches give
I gave myself an A. You know what I'm saying? I was tempted to give myself an A plus.
You going undefeated now.
Oh shit. And then I gave the last player, I gave him a D minus.
Nobody for the beat Stanley. Not once.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I was telling the people, man, that I'm gonna be doing this a lot more. We're gonna be doing this a lot more. I'm gonna get everything together to where I can do the screen sharing. I can share on my screen that what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be able to do the live to where I won't have to have a FaceTime with people and they can actually be on screen with me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Where I can go live and bring guests on at the same time. So this was our Cali King. Not even Cali King, right? This was King of Kings draft, dynasty draft, right? We had some other leagues that fell through, dynasty leagues that fell through. Obviously, we don't want no league to fall through, but we're hoping that this one's going to continue on. We got other leagues that we do. We got Top Dogs redraft. We got Cali Kings redraft, and we got Quarterback Chaos, which is dedicated to one of our homeboys, Dean Guru. It's a quirky league, man. It's a possible 3 quarterback type league. Typically, we have 14 teams. That's what makes the quirkiness about it. That makes the difference. If you do the math, 3 times 14, that's it's only 32 teams, right? So everybody's not going to have 3 quarterbacks. So that was the whole point of it. So we got that league that we trying to live on, keep going on, but it's on its last leg. So we don't know if we're going to be able to keep it going. But those are the other leagues that we got, man. We just everything's on league safe. You feel me? Like we've had situations to where money's got messed up, but Everything is all on League Safe now. So if you sign up to our leagues, you have to sign up through League Safe as well. Like it's a two setup thing. You sign up to the league, great. We need your email, whatever the case may be. Sign up to the League Safe because that's where all the funds are gonna be at. No funny shit. Yeah, man. We're gonna have more shit. I'm gonna have more shit. This is Stativelli the Don. This your boy, your mom's pimp. What you got to say, pimping?
I'm just looking forward to filling these leagues up and moving on. Other than that, because the season is about to be right in our face. So I hope the price ain't scaring nobody. We have, you do have opportunity to make payments and go at your own stride because we know it's not. Don't nobody got extra money to burn like that.
Nope.
So, I mean, there's a couple people that do, but I ain't one of them.
Right.
So, hey, get in there. Don't be scared. Take it. You know, and if you there's always options if you can't get through to the what is that deadline?
Yep.
Your boy can help you.
You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Feel me?
I can help you out. So don't worry about it. As long as you're showing effort, don't worry about it. Don't worry about nothing. We all family here. Just trying to have fun.
Exactly. Closed mouths don't get fed.
But that's all with me. Shit, it was fun. That was fun. I wish I was going from the beginning.
Yeah, I told you 2 o'clock, Negro.
I don't remember shit. I'm old. That's why people like, what time it started? But yeah, I'll be on this bitch whenever you need me to come on.
That's right.
So what's good for today?
Man, that's it for today. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna shoot it across all my socials so everybody can check it out. I didn't got a lot of comments and shit. You feel me? But it's from the homies and stuff. My nigga Omar, my nigga Aaron. It's somebody Jazzowski. Somebody shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, got 3 likes. I had 3 people watching at one point. It was showing me. So I'm you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna put it out there, man. I gotta put it out there. And then like I was telling you before, man, I wanna do more videos because we can do a video to where I can upload it. Like if we're talking about a certain subject or whatever, we can just talk, like keep it right there on that subject and then just upload it onto the shit instead of just always having the lives that I be having. But even with the live, like people can always come back and watch it.
Well, it's draft season.
Yep.
Talk about drafts.
Yep. Talking about drafts. That's what I'm doing. So even like for this one, like, obviously whenever we have a draft, like for our other drafts that we have, I'm gonna have a draft recap and grade coming on the channel.
Actually, probably do like a 30-minute segment on each position, maybe.
Yep.
Draft concern.
Yep.
And go through like the different setups especially the ones we have, but they're all the same, pretty much. Talk about standard shit, like the dinosaur shit Armando got us in.
Right now, look. So, like I was saying, like I like my whole draft strategy for this draft season is fading running backs. In that league, I'm not fading no running back. If he got the dinosaur settings going on, I will be drafting running backs fast, and quarterbacks will probably be my last fucking draft.
That's usually how I operate. But the dynasty is different because next year you're gonna be able to. You got your pick at the litter. Shit.
Yep. And that's what I like. With Dynasty, I just like the fact that you keeping your squad. You gotta build your team. You feel me? You gotta stick with the whole squad. You gotta have a strategy. And if it's a good strategy, if you stick with it, if it's a winning formula, it is continue to pop.
This motherfucking prize pick got a pick on my screen that I didn't have nothing to do with. A whole list.
But shit though, let me get off this phone with you. Let me close out this live, do my little closing statement, then I get at you.
Sure.
All right. All right, folks. All right, man. So that was that. That's my partner. That's my cousin, my big Relly, Daryl. We do this together. You know what I'm saying? Win this together, doing our thing. So that was a draft. That was a draft, man. That was it. Going long, man. This is long. What, two hours, two and a half hours. I know somebody's not gonna watch this whole goddamn thing. I don't even think somebody's gonna get to the end of where I'm at right now, where I'm talking. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because I'm gonna keep it like this and try to be professional with my stuff with this. But recapping everything, I had a good time. I'm glad you guys had a good time with me. You stuck with me. I'm going to. I promise you, I'm going to be putting out more content. I'm gonna be putting out more stuff. I'm gonna be putting out videos. I'm gonna be able to do it from my phone. Like, man, like I really love the fact that when I go on my social, man, and I send out some stuff, I needed like 20 something plus more people to sign up and subscribe to my channel because I thought I needed 50. I was at 24 or something like that. I thought I needed 50. I read somewhere that I needed 50 that I can go live on my phone and I can be able to like invite people. So I put a little thing out there, and man, you guys blessed me. It signed up in droves. Like I'm at 59 total, and I appreciate it, man. Let me see. Yeah, I'm at 59. 59 likes. 59 likes. 59 subscribers. So thank you for that. So again, this was King of Kings draft recap, draft analysis, draft grades, 12-team league, dynasty league, IDP, tight end premium, super flex, PPR, high scoring, large rostered league. I'm out. It's your boy Statavelli the Don. My stats don't lie. Peace. Love you, and I'm out. Thank you.